Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 3, where we're starting off here at the library. It's only been about a day since I built this, and I am going to give you a heads up right now. I'm pre-recording this episode because I am going on vacation. So by the time that you see this, I will actually have already gone on vacation. Very strange, I know. But anyways, I just wanted to give you a heads up because things might change in other people's videos by the time this video comes out. And I wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. So I am going to check this really quick and see if we made any diamonds since the shop has been put up. And then I also need to figure out a place, maybe I'll put a couple spots under the floor where Splashes and I can split diamonds. But for now, let me cut to see if we made any profits. So 36 diamonds, within about 24 hours. It's pretty good in my opinion. I fully expect this shop to make a ton of diamonds right at the beginning of the season, and then we'll see kind of as the season progresses what happens. Obviously, if people lose their gear, that means they're going to come buy more books. But I also wanted to show this, which I will make sure that Splashes sees. But basically, I set up a little barrel with each of our names on it that we can just grab whenever we need to unload. So, Splash, you have 18 diamonds in your barrel, and yeah, that's where we're going to leave that. So, while we're walking back home, I'm going to try to walk like this. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we need to go mining. And I know that that's silly because I don't really need the diamonds right now, but I'm not mining for diamonds. I am mining for cobblestone because I want to create a redstone box. So the big build of this episode is going to be a gold farm, and for that we need some redstone. So I really don't like crafting 2 or 3 redstone pieces at a time because it's extremely annoying in my opinion. So I'm going to create a redstone box, but at the same time we're also going to organize and color some of our shulkers for our ender chest. Sorry, it's really hard to walk like this, so bear with me. I can make it. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do that first. And I am hopefully going to provide a montage of us mining. That would be the idea, and hopefully it will look good. I am walking right past my house. So I'm just going to cut straight to that montage. Hope you enjoy. I know I said we're going to get right into it, but I do want to talk about a couple different things because there's some things that I want to try. And you're probably going to see it in the montage right now. So right now I'm at y = 11, which is the old standard where you want to mine. I'm going to go down below that to 5, I believe is what I'm supposed to be at, to try to find more diamonds. I'm going to do that for a while. Like I said, I need a lot of cobble, so I'm not going to probably just hunt for diamonds. But other things like redstone dust, super needed. Copper, definitely need it. And anything else that I find in terms of like ores. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm probably also going to go up to 46, I believe it is, 46 and 47. And that is apparently the best place to find copper. So I'll probably try that as well, and you'll probably see both. So here we go. All right, that was about an hour. It was, I think, a little bit over, like an hour and 5 minutes. But I got a little bit aggressive searching for this deep slate diamond ore. Every single diamonds that I found was not deep slate, and I wanted to keep one of each of the deep slates. So out of all of the ores that I found, the only one that I did not find in deep slate variant was lapis. But I'll get that eventually, and then I already have emerald at home. So I just wanted one of each of the new deep slate ores because I love the look of them. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we did a pretty good amount of mining. You can see cobble, tuff. I did mine out a couple little areas of tuff just in case I ever needed that. We got some gravel, andesite, and then a lot of deep slate as well. So now I am at level 46. And 47, right? That's these two. And I'm going to mine here for a little bit. I'm not going to do another like montage or anything like that, but I do want to see how much copper we get. So total amount of copper that we got in the lower levels was 22 blocks and 1 extra copper. So, I mean, like I said, I did a pretty good amount of mining, so I'm going to see if I do it here, how much I get. So I'll bring you back once I'm done. We're officially done mining, and we've spent probably an hour making these tunnels. It's not very many, but we did end up entering a cave as well where we found some additional copper that was already exposed. But honestly, we got a pretty good amount of copper, so I am inclined to believe that that is a much better level to mine at if you want copper specifically. So here's our original chest where we got our copper. So we got 22 blocks and 1 raw. I also went back down to the bottom, and it took me maybe 30 seconds, but I found the deep slate lapis ore as well. So, I mean, pretty good haul, right? 13 diamond blocks, 22 blocks of copper. But I wanted to see how much copper we could get, so I went ahead and mined at the higher levels and ended up with 71 blocks of copper and none left over. And like I said, I did find a mine shaft where I got a couple extra things, and I also found some dripstone over by, there's a ravine over here somewhere, and yeah, hanging in the ravine was a bunch of dripstone. So either way, we got a whole lot of cobblestone, a whole lot of deep slate as well over here. So that will be used for building. Cobblestone will be for redstone. So now we're going to transition back over to the starter build, where I'm going to drop all this off. But on the way over there, I am going to stop and get some flowers and other things for dyes, because this is not okay, right? I need colored shulker boxes so that I know what is what. And so I will make my way over there and bring you back once I have some dye colors. All right, we're over here back at the house, and we finished our hunt for flowers. So we got all of the flowers that I could find in the game. Some of them I have duplicates, so like yellow, I have duplicate, red, I have duplicate. But what I wanted was at least one of each. These don't go in here. One of each of the 4 tall flowers, because if you didn't know, you can just bone meal these to make more of them. So those 4 will stay separated. All the rest is for dye. I should probably, well, let's keep one of those. I guess that should technically go there as well. And then let's cook these real quick so I can turn it into green. But anyways, I also was in the Nether collecting materials for the gold farm that we're going to build in a little bit. That's not what I wanted to find. The magma blocks, and I stumbled upon a bastion. In that bastion, I found a netherite ingot and an ancient debris. So I feel like we should probably use the netherite ingot and get our very first netherite tool. So where is... I need that. And I thought I had like villager items somewhere in here. This is all the mining stuff I just did. Oh, here it is. I already put it away. I'm that good. Anyways, so let's go ahead and make our very first netherite tool, which in this case, I am going to do the hoe must go on, because it's the best one. So I'm going to go ahead and get that achievement. And now we have our very first netherite tool, which is a hoe. So we're going to just immediately put that back in there. And on top of that, Greenie also just traded us a golden apple or a notch apple, depending on how you want to talk about it. So what am I going to do with this notch apple? I could eat it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to use it for a banner pattern later. But the goal is to get at least 2 of these. One for the achievement of eating all the food items in the game, and one for the banner pattern. So either way, back to what we need to do, because we are fast approaching the time that we need to go meet with Alex. And just like that, we have a redstone box. All created, fancy, ready to use. I am missing a few things like honey blocks and a couple other things. And I had to make some deals with people and spend some diamonds. Like, I bought some stuff from Death, which I believe I have a clip for. So let's go ahead and show that. And somebody is shooting arrows at me. Oh.
Hey, man.
Hello, Ted.
Hold on,
getting spit on.
Yeah. These guys walked in front of me. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Hi. I like your house.
Thank you. It's a gazebo, and as you can see here, rustic, very clearly told everyone that.
Yeah.
So, yes, I need some wood because I'm about to craft a ton of redstone supplies. And as you know, like chests make hoppers and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is your going
Well,
rate for some wood?
well, it's a good thing you came to me, actually. I've been farming up an insane amount of wood. I'm thinking, well, I don't know how much you want, but I'm thinking 2 diamonds a stack. How does that sound?
It sounds expensive, but it's also the beginning of the season, so I understand completely.
Awesome, cool.
Let's say 16 stacks?
All right, yeah, I can do that. I have more than enough for that supply, actually.
Let me grab a shulker so I can bring it back, and let's go to where your wood is. Well, let's say 16 stacks for 32 diamonds. Expensive, but again, beginning of the season, prices are always high right now. They'll go down as time goes on.
Yeah, well, I will put those in there for you.
Perfect. And in the bottom right corner is half a stack of diamonds.
Thank you. Thank you, that's perfect. I actually needed diamonds. I'm going on a massive shopping spree soon.
Nice. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, we're just passing them around because those are probably from Splashes buying the beacon, and now I'm giving them to you for wood, and then you're going to go spend them at one of the shops.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be giving these straight back to Splashes for the elytras, actually. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. Got to get some elytras. All right, perfect. Well, I appreciate the wood, sir.
Yeah, it was no problem. It was good doing business with you, my guy.
Yeah,
we need
I
to
got to get back to crafting. Yeah, and we'll have to figure out something for us to, like a bigger project for us to collaborate on later in the season.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Perfect. Well, I will catch you later, good sir.
Awesome. Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, so he provided all the wood basically for the crafting. The rest of that is right here, which is perfect because I always need chests and things. And as you can tell, the spruce wood, I only have a little bit left. So I also named and organized my ender chest based on kind of things that I use. I have this copper box now, which I find very fancy. Let's see, other things. So yeah, all of these are currently empty, which I will just use to transport things whenever I go mining or I'm collecting resources. And I will add more. I'll probably add like a tools chest where I'll have a bunch of enchanted diamond gear for like mining out things and digging and whatnot. I'll probably also have a greenery box, kind of like this, but with lots of leaves and vines and flowers and stuff like that, so that whenever I'm decorating around a build, I will have that with me as well. So those are just 2 of the ideas I have that I will add to this eventually. But now I think it's time to transition to the main portion of the episode, where we invite Alex over to go build a gold farm.
What?
So I spent all this... That was rude. I spent all this time gathering all these materials if you want to build a farm with me.
Yeah? What you got? Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that one. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the farm thing where we build stuff.
Okay, well, do you have an idea of... Hi, Zane.
What was that?
I don't know.
A wild Zames appeared.
Do you have an idea of where we're going to build the farm?
Yeah, so gold farms have to be built in the Nether, if you didn't know. Well, they don't have to, but we're going to. So let's go to the Nether.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll show you a spot. This way. Wait, wrong way. That way. No, stop it.
Oh, you phased through the door.
I left your door open.
Don't leave it open.
You're raising a
That's the worst thing
barn?
I've ever seen.
You try to close the door on my face. You have those golden carrots?
Oh, you just left my door open and then asked me for a favor?
I need you to hurry up and get to me.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go open your doors to your...
You would.
All right, so we're over here in the Nether. We found a nice Nether waste over by Alex's future farming area. I don't know what you're going to call that, so I don't want to steal that.
Yeah, it's just I got a few plans for like not an industrial area, but just a few farms and stuff I'll have out here. And there's another portal down there to that. which on my screen you can't see because, well, it's just all nether fog. So kind of scary.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, this is the spot.
So we're gonna do like a diamond-shaped farm, switching it up a little bit from last season, and we started building, measuring distances, things like that. But I brought you a little gift, sir. So I wanted to provide you this. Last season, you provided me some boots for when we built this farm, so I figured I would provide you some.
Whoa! Thank you. I put them on already. Let's go.
They are maxed out Frostwalker boots.
Yeah, man. Nice. All right, sweet. Thank you.
Well, I say we just get right into the time lapse and get this farm built up.
All right, let's do it. Well, we've done it again, boss. We built ourselves a spaceship.
It does kind of look like that.
Like a satellite, almost, maybe.
We should go get a closer look at it.
Yeah, you want to go to the top?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get a side view of this thing. As you guys can see, we have quite a few layers, 5 layers of magma. And if you remember from the replay footage, a ton of guys are spawning here. It's pretty incredible.
Let's talk about the idea behind it. So as you can see, there's a ridiculous number of these fellas spawning and getting murked by chasing after some eggs. It leads down into a filtration system designed by yours truly. Just kidding. I mean, this is like a standard filter. Anyways, it filters out. Yep, impulse filter. It filters out all of the gold nuggets, and then all of the rest of the items, like the rotten flesh, swords, anything else that drops, gets pulled instantly into this and shot into the lava.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet design. We got a lot of hoppers going. We have some slabs currently. We'll probably replace those with composters because it's best for lag. But you can see we're doing pretty decent on nuggets just by really just building. We haven't really AFK'd it yet. And it's done good so far. So hopefully we fill up some of these while we AFK.
Yeah, and the idea behind it, just for future, so that you know, we will have piglins over here as well where we'll be able to barter. And the idea is piglins opposite each of the chests. We did some math, and each of these 3 chests full will completely create 2 stacks of gold blocks. So we'll be able to basically do 2 sets of trades with piglins, and it will be fantastic.
Yeah, we are pretty much set up. Just need the piglins, and we'll be rocking.
Yeah, and we will do that at another time. Not today.
Yeah, we've done a lot today, so let's save it for another date, and we can have more fun working together.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Alex, I will see you later. I got some other stuff to get to.
Sweet. Later, man.
Bye. Well, I know we just left, but I figured I should come back to this area because Alex tested it out and did some AFKing last night, right after we actually built this farm. So I am going to fly over to it and see what we are left with. Come on. I don't think anybody's in the Nether, so this should just immediately start working. Fantastic. Now we just get to listen to all the screaming piglins. Oh, yes. Okay, well, that's not what I expected. That's a ridiculous amount of nuggets. So let's talk a little bit about kind of my idea behind this build. So each of these chests has enough gold for basically 2 stacks of blocks, right? And then we're going to eventually, I need to move some things around because I misplanned. It was late at night when we were building this. But we'll have 6 piglins on each side at least to start that we'll be able to do full trades with. And then just underneath this, we will have like the sorting area with all of the other chests to get all the goodies in. So we'll spend some time and we'll probably meet up here in the next few weeks to do the piglin bartering, because having all the gold is fantastic, but not having any piglins to trade it with is not. Anyway, that is it for over here. Now let's return to the starter village where I want to show you that I have beautified my starter house. See you at the gazebo. Well, there you have it. I have completed the starter build, including the little backdrop, and I actually really like it. I did get a little input from Alex and Splashes and a couple other people on what their thoughts were. And originally I had mixed in some spruce trees just because there was some spruce in this area, but I ended up getting rid of those because I like the azalea trees a lot. So let me know what you think. Too much green? Too little green? Could I add anything else? Maybe some leaves? Get rid of some of the vines? I don't know. You got to let me know what you kind of find interesting, and we'll go from there. So anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. I really appreciate if you stuck around this long to finish it. Make sure you do all the fun things like liking, subscribing, and all those other things that help with YouTube. And we will catch you guys next time on AutoCraft.